Hello and welcome back to Bunk Plays Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This is the first extra episode where it's not about me doing stages and stuff. It's about me doing cleanup, and unfortunately there's not really any cleanup for me to do this episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to City Escape and I'm going to do the first Collect 100 Rings mission of the playthrough. Now, if you guys are not aware what these are, each level, it's got 5 missions. The first one is the mission you do in story mode, and then from there, it's just a couple of extra missions that you can do. Every mission 2 is to collect 100 rings. No matter what level type it is, whether it be Sonic and Shadow stages, treasure hunting stage, mech stage, the extra 4th play type stage that we haven't gotten to yet, but is in the middle of both the Hero and Dark stories. That's also collect 100 rings. But from here, all we gotta do is, like I said before, collect 100 rings. And it's pretty easy. It'd probably be easier if I had all the upgrades, just because it'll have me go a bit faster. But, 99... I messed that up. Alright, there we go. That's 102 rings. Probably got a B. Yeah, there we go. Got a rank B on that. If I didn't mess up a bit during the snowboard section, I probably would have gotten an A on that. Let's see, I did that, collect 100 rings, and I'll probably just run through and just do all these collect 100 rings real quick. I'll do them in stage order. I really don't like doing collect 100 rings on the treasure hunting stages because it's not easy to collect 100 rings on these stages because they're kind of not really meant for speed. And then this. Alright, so I didn't talk about it at all in the first episode, but all the Knuckles stages have rap, and they are all pretty much a guilty pleasure to listen to. And it's pretty great. Pumpkin Hill is undoubtedly the best song in the game. Fight me on that. Yeah, it's well, no, that's not true. It's the best level song in the game. I will definitely talk about some other non-level songs along the way as well. Alright, so I got 84 already. There's some... Nope, other side. I should get him right here. There we go.
I found him.
There we go. I got an A rank on that. Wasn't too bad. It's the smallest of the treasure hunting stages, which makes it pretty easy to go collect all those rings. But other stages won't be quite as easy. I got the Chow ring, Chow key during that. I don't remember doing that. Huh. Well, while I'm here, I might as well check on our Chow. I haven't hatched the other Chow at all, with good reason. Okay, so Chow can't swim yet. So, gonna give all these things to him. Probably shouldn't be giving the red ones to him, because I can definitely already see that power is not his strong suit. Fly is a bit better, but since this is not story mode, we can now take him out of the game real quick. Well, not out of the game, out of the garden real quick, and bring him to the kindergarten. And so we got this is the kindergarten. We got starting with the black market, which is where we can buy stuff. The classroom, where your Chow can learn things. Principal's office, that's pretty much like a tutorial area. Health center, which is where we're going. And the fortune teller, where we can name our Chow, which I won't do quite yet. Usually I like to... I just remembered I don't need to do that part to see how this is. Okay, so this is our Chow stats. We've got B ranks in fly and run, C in swim and power, and D in stamina, which is not great. Not great stats, but pretty good for start of the game Chow. So let's see. I'll probably do Hero Fly with this thing. Saying it official here. Hero Fly. Don't know what I'll name it yet. But that is that. That is that. So we'll bring this Chow back to the garden. Leave before the other one hatches itself. Because it can do that if you just wait around long enough. And exit the Chow garden. So you'll be asking yourself, why do you bother with all these Chow? Well, Chow is the Chow are undoubtedly one of the better parts of this game. It's a reason to just keep playing more often than not. Is to just keep like I said before, keep playing, coming back to the game, playing this game with your friends. It's like the Chow have a lot to offer for the game, and they're just a lot of fun to mess around with. It's like you can even get like a Chaos Chow, where it's essentially a Chow that's as strong as Chaos, who is the bad guy from last game. Effectively. However, I have never actually gone through and done that because it's a lot of work. But there are 7 emblems attached to the Chow Garden, which, if you don't know, emblems are what you get for completing stages, and as you can see, you get them for every mission in every stage. I managed to get them that time. I didn't get them last time. But alright, so emblems, there are 180 of them in the game. There's a couple different ones. There's one for beating every level, one for beating each story, one for beating the final story, one for there's a couple that are tied to the fourth to like extra minigame stuff. I did say that there were 7 attached to the Chow Garden, right? Because there's a whole bunch attached to Chow Garden. Just FYI. And it's like I just have not been focusing on what drives to grab here at all. Oh, I forgot that I gotta go up here real quick. Gotta do this. Almost at 100 rings. I forgot what I was doing for a hot minute there. It's 99. Son of a... There's definitely some rings that I missed There's some like hidden rings that I missed, but yeah, there's that 100th ring. 2 minutes 40. It's pretty long for a collect 100 rings, but not horrible for a mech stage. As you can see now, I now have 7 emblems. There are 180 in the game. If you collect all 180, you actually unlock a secret level, which is Green Hill, which, like I've said before, I haven't said it before, but I have never done. Just because A rank, mostly from A ranking all the stages, is just insane. All right, so now that I've got the light speed shoes, I can go through this a little bit more efficiently and do this. Alright. Alright. So, the thing about Metal Harbor is that you spend a lot of time with this 99 rings, and there is one hidden somewhere. I don't think you can get it without the bounce bracelet, unfortunately. So I'm kind of stuck in this position, not having all the rings until I get here. And that's as fast as you can get to that. Oh, as fast as I can get to that point. I did get an A rank though, which is nice. I was not expecting to get an A rank there. Just FYI. That stage is like oddly hard to A rank just because of how tight everything needs to be to do it. Oh man, that's every collect 100 rings that we can do so far. Why don't we go back to Chow World? I'll go as Tails. And see what's in the shop real quick before we end the episode. And let's take a look. So, black market. So, if we run through what's in the black market right now, shopping. So, as you can see, we could buy a white egg, which is a pure white Chow that we can get. Dark fruit. It's essentially the same as if I were to do something with a Chow as a dark character, as using a dark fruit to do that way. Heart fruit. You can have Chows mate real easily. They will go into a mating season naturally, but it's very rare that they actually do that. If they finish off this fruit, they will immediately go into a mating season, and then if 2 Chows go into mating season, they will produce an egg, which will have a mix of their stats and egg traits. Like you could have like a 2-toned, like colored Chow. You can mix a shiny Chow and a colored Chow, and like a shiny Chow and a jewel Chow to create some interesting things. Jewel Chows you get from Sonic Advance. Chow fruit, they raise all the abilities, which are pretty good. I'm not gonna get Chow fruit right now. Normally, by now, I would be going right for that Chow fruit, but I don't want to do that at the moment. All these seeds, not very useful to me right now because my Chow have not gotten the ability to plant things yet. Apple, that's a hat. Eventually you can get this animal called a skeleton dog, which will grant Chow the ability to wear things on their head. And it's super cool. Triangle fruit and square fruit are essentially just these special fruit that certain Chow have a favorite. There's square, circle, and square, circle, triangle fruit, I believe, are just the 3 that you can do. Your Chow will have a special, a certain type that they will like over the rest. None of those are purple, so I'm just going to not bother with those right now. So, that's it, guys. This has been the first extra episode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on this channel. So, I hope you enjoyed just me sort of talking through all those Collect 100 Ring missions. Yeah, so the further we go, the more that we'll actually have to do in these episodes, because it'll be power-ups that we have to go back for, and different things. Redoing other levels with these power-ups, trying to get a better ranking. But as of right now, these are just going back and getting some extra emblem episodes. So, I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. And take care, everybody.